Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on the Jewel's Peaceful Valley map. We're pretty far away from all the buildings, so you might not can tell right here. But this is one of the ones we put in on a previous episode. So if you want to see how to do this particular farmer's market, go back and watch that tutorial in the playlist. But anyway, I have decided that this building is a pretty nice one, and it honestly looks like a church. So I'm going to take away these signs and these posters, and of course that sign, and move it to an area for the church. So that's what we're going to do on this episode. Now, I could change or add another church later on, but to me this one looks really close. I mean, look at this. It almost even looks like a cross here. It's kind of funny. And it has these windows. You know how churches have a lot of windows and stuff. So, we're going to go ahead and move to the spot where I'm going to put it. And then we'll import the one that we need. Now, we're not going to make it function as a cell, as a spot like the other one was. Let me click on it. Here we go. See how it's got a trigger. And we're not going to have that set up that way by the XML because this one is, and we're not wanting it to do that. So we're just putting it in as a building on its own, and we're not going to be doing any of that stuff. So let's head on over, way over, to where we need to go, and I'm just going to keep clicking until I get there. Let me see which way I need to go first. Where am I? Let me find my way here. Okay, over here, let's see. Right there. We're getting close. Alright. Now this is the funeral home. And I'm thinking about having the church right here. And then, nope, not there. Right here. So to come down the hill, there's the church. And then on this upper part of the hill, and then all down the hill, is going to be probably graveside. Like little headstones and what have you. And some trees and different things. So, unless I decide to move it later, we'll see. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get a building in and see what's up. What in the world is this? Billboard. Alright. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that like button, and check out the playlist. Turn on your notification bell if you want to receive notifications every time I post. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot more on this map. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Hit File, Import, and then as you can see it's going right to it. But what you would do is go wherever your game is installed. Mine's on D drive, yours might be on C drive. Program files 86, Steam, double click all these, and then Steam apps, common, and then whichever farming simulator you have, double clicking all these data, double click, and then go from there. I gotta go to D drive, Steam library, Steam apps, common, FarmSim22, data, and it's in placeables and lizard, selling points, farmers market, and then click on the farmers market icon and hit open. Now it's going to bring it there. Then we're going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, left mouse click. Now we're going to roll in where we can see what's going on. And we're going to turn this, obviously, to face the right direction. Alright. Now we're going to bring this till it gets in the best location we can. We're going to bring it forward. Let me see. We're going to put this at 0. Okay. And there was a couple of a video before that I should have put one of them at 0, but we can always change it later. It was close to 0, but I should have went on and put it on 0 because it makes it in line with this road. When I make a road and if I make the road straight to where all this is lined up, when I paint, it makes it so much easier. So you don't have to make everything straight, but there's certain times you would like to, and it makes the paint job easier. Okay, so now we're going to move this back. We're obviously not going to have it that low to the ground. Now we're just going to look at it for a minute. Now it does show the this here, but we're not going to be putting in the XML, so I would have to double check and make sure somehow this don't somehow pop up and work in the game. Uh, we could delete it. I would assume we could delete it. And what we're going to do for now, before we get to that point, is delete the sign, because we'll obviously put a church name there or whatever. It would have been nice if they separated welcome, because welcome is good enough, but in this case they're going to take both of these away as one. Go under visual, the LOD0, and then open it up again under farmers market viz, and then under interior, and then you can click posters or the decals. I'm going to do the decals first, and we're going to hit delete. And as you can see, it took that away. So now there you go. We have a spot to do that. This one, we also got to do the posters, but I want to go around to show you the posters. So let's do that. And there's the posters, and we wouldn't want that on a church. So we're going to hit delete. And there we go. Now, that's okay. We still can put something there. We can put our own posters there if we want. Or, if we have any other things to add to the building, we can add it there to cover that. Whatever we need to do. That sign disappeared with the poster one, so we're good there. From what I can tell, let me make sure that that's all of them. And it is. And I'm satisfied with that. I don't think there's any other ones that I need to get rid of. Nope. It might have even gotten rid of something here with the welcome stuff, but I'm not sure. But anyway, we need to get the ground situated and put that down where we like it. So let's put it on the sculpt mode. We have it on the square brush. We're going to just hit Control R right there and just, well, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Let's hit Control R over here. We also need to roll down and put this on replace. Okay, it's on replace, so it should be there. Now we got it matching the road. So there we go. I like it to match some of the road. We're not going to take all of this away. We're just going to take a little bit away. And we're going to have to bring all this up like so to there. And this actually is pushing this road down, so let me back up. So the road wasn't even situated yet either. Okay. I was just going to say, what happened to the road? I'm wondering now if I want it that low. I'm thinking I'm going to bring it up a little bit here. So we're going to re-grab somewhere along here and try that. See if that makes it feel right. We don't want that going that far down. Okay, so we're going to smooth this, don't worry. Get us a nice little slope here. We should be okay. Let's make this go where it should go. Alright. Now, let's make that a little bigger. Just to make it move a little quicker. We're just bringing this up till we get to where we should be. Knocking all that down and around just a little bit. And making sure the road in the middle was good. Over here is okay. A little further back over here on purpose. Make sure this little spot's okay. Okay. Now we're going to smooth all that out. We're using my right mouse button because it's on smooth on the right mouse button. And just hold the right mouse button down and move around. We're going to be moving some things, so don't, we got a lot to move here. So this we may have to adjust a bit. It's a little steep there. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, let's move this. Alright, move this over here. Slope it. Slope, slope, slope. Alright, now let me look. Alright, so we still got all our little stuff there. This is quite the hill. I may have to bring it down some. Or bring this piece up just a hair. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I go in game. I don't want it too steep. But I want it to be something. There we go. Alright, we got plenty of room to go around. We may move the church a little bit. Let me see, plenty of room here in the parking lot area. Okay. So, I'm thinking that this road that we made that comes down, there's going to be like a lot of housing and stuff. And then it's going to potentially keep going. I don't know yet. I may stop it here. I'm not sure just yet. I know I'm going to have a lot of trees over that way. So I don't know that I want the road to go there, or I may make it do something different. I don't know. I have to think about it. I hadn't decided fully yet. But I do need some of this to have graves up on a hill. So let's put this here. Control R. Bring this up some. And do it like that. Slope it. So we can have something there. Slope it, slope it. We may bring this to a certain point so we can have something. Because I needed this up. I think, oh, we got to get it over here. Get that up a little bit more. I never finished bringing that on up just a little bit. So that takes care of that little corner piece. Now we can smooth it. And again, everything changes as we go. Each spot gives a little more detail. So nothing is final. And that paint, where I painted that, it don't have to be there. So it's just deciding if I'm going to do a road there or not. Alright, let me look at this area. Okay, so see, they're up high. Like so. And there's going to be trees and different things. And we'll have parking. This side almost looks like it ain't level. Let me see. Okay, control R. Yeah. It's alright. Alright. Okay. Plenty of room to park. We may adjust this over. We'll see when that time comes to set up the parking lot. But what I'm thinking, we may have to slope it a better slope, but we'll see. But I'm hoping that we're going to be able to throw graveside pieces up the hill. We may slope it a little bit more because it's kind of steep. So let's do that a little better. Give it a little bit more of a slope. And a lot of it's going to change when we actually make some or bring something in. I might make them in Blender. I don't know yet. We'll see. If I get to that point, we'll see. We shall see. And there may be a big old tree, and then some of them be under there, and then there may be some sort of statue, some be all around it, and then I'm thinking of connecting the roadway here to where you can come and you see the graveside, and then you're at the back side of the church, potentially, if we have this road here. So that wouldn't be bad. Let me go ahead and get rid of this ugliness here. Control R. Oh, took away the road, that's okay. Excuse me. Now I'm going to back up a little. And again, this may change too because we don't know, the distance that we're going to do or anything. So let's put this back. I think there'll be something coming along here. And let's put this here and take that away. Roughly speaking, it doesn't have to be perfect, just getting some visuals on it. Like so. Alright, so let me go look. So see if we come down, we can have houses or whatever. and somehow we can turn this from here down into here. And then this, if we decide to go, we can, whoop, that ain't what I wanted. Let's get rid of all that nonsense right there real quick. Real quick. We'll go ahead and say, pretend we take that road down. Say we go ahead and go from here that way or something. See, and maybe dead end it. We could dead end this or curve it or whatever. It's subject to change. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's not. None of that's going to be final because we're just checking and seeing. And then if I take this a little further, we might have a houses come up to this waterfront stuff, and then we may just end it in a circle, or it could be like one house at the end, like a court or whatever you want to call it, or 2 or 3 houses at the end, or whatever, however we do it. We'll see. We'll just have to see how wide everything is. Or we may scrap that all together and just have it go back into here. We'll see. And then have trees all along here, all along there. I want to have trees over this way near the sawmill so that once you get all this, you can have potentially, now I don't know if I'm putting any farming there or not. I'm not sure. We'll see. If I do, it ain't going to be a ton. So we need to smooth this out real quick. Smooth all this out. And remember, I was going to take some of that away. I was on the wrong thing. We actually might have to lift this up. Let's lift this up and bring it to there. Because we're going to have to square that up where they can get beside it. Let's go a little past it. Like so. And then slope it right there. And then grab this, grab that, and we'll adjust it over there. This is just saying we gotta need it a little bit more flat room. We're not ready to paint it. I'm just giving a basic showing of what we're gonna do, and so they have room. Like so. Now we may have to adjust something at some point. Like we may have to move this over a hair and bring that up a hair, but I think we might be able to stretch by and barely just bring it up just a little bit and get that room we need. Let's try and see. Control R, bring it up just a bit, just a little bit. And we're going across the road, so when I do the hill, it does it sloped. Right. Alright, I think that'll be enough, and then we can paint that little bit. And we'll go ahead and click here, and click here, and give us a little bit more room. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just to be sure they can get around, and some of that's going to change. I'm not trying to be perfect. You get the point. Just enough room so they can get by. Okay, and there'll be probably a fence right here. Okay, now we're going to adjust this building. Let's go down, back. Now we're going to click on it, click on the main group of it, and hit Control B as in boy, and left mouse click, left mouse click. We'll scoot it over a hair, and I'll probably might make a cross in Blender, we'll see, and stick it somewhere to make it more official, so it looks more real. And we'll have to pick a name, hopefully something short enough to fit in this little bit of an area. And we should be all set. We'll have to see. This hill's going to have to change a little bit, so some of this may change just a bit. Let me see. I think that's far enough back. We want it to face the front. we're not worried about parking so much in the front. Mostly that's going to be on the side. I'll have to see if we got to delete that or not. I'll have to look in game. I'm not going to do it right now. But I imagine, let me look through this list. Let me look. There we go. See, that's that. So if you have to do that, you can delete that. So, but I don't think it would have been active, but I hadn't checked, so I can't say. But I deleted it, so it's not there anymore. So it's not going to be there. Shouldn't be any kind of problem. And it's not going to be, I'm not adding it to the XML, so that's going to be fine. Now let's check this and make sure that the numbers are good and they look good because of the 0. And let's go ahead then and paint it. What shall we paint it? Concrete or what? Gravel. I'm probably going to change it later on. I'm really not sure what I want. To be quite honest, I don't know. Maybe we do pebble stone or something. Or whatever they have. They got rocks there, but we may change that too. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. We'll do concrete for now, but like I said, none of this is necessarily staying because I'm not really trying to do it for that purpose right now. I'm just getting an area distinguished, if that makes sense. And then later we're going to be doing the finer details of putting stuff there, saying yeah, or there's a driveway, or it's not this wide, whatever. I'm not trying to say this is really what it's going to look like. This is just to give an idea. Hey, this is about what we got here. And some of that obviously is not going to be that far. Because it's up a hill. So, we don't want to take all that away. So, take that bit away. Put some back. Not trying to be perfect, just giving you an example. But you get the picture. And we'll call that good for this episode. But that's what I've done, and that's what it's going to be. And like I said, this looks not flat, but it is. I don't know why some of these textures do that, but we may do this or we may pick something else. I don't know yet. We'll do that later when we get to all the decorating. And this road will be addressed. It's too steep, in my opinion, at least as far as looking at it. But we'll deal with that later. We're not worried. We're not worried about that road right now either. So, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.